Okay, welcome back everybody to Coffee and Art. And then now in the afternoon, my power went out a couple hours ago, and so I did have time to show the Polychromos pencils, the Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils that Melody sent. Well, this was also something that Melody sent. It was hung up in customs, so now it finally got here. And not only did she send me one, but she sent Terry Trouble one. So Terry Trouble's getting one of these. I'm going to put one to the side for a minute while I show the book. And then she also sent Heavy Words Lightly Thrown, the reason behind the rhyme, the seamy and quirky stories behind favorite nursery rhymes. I am excited to read this. I'm just saying. It's just it's the story behind all the nursery rhymes, and I love these kind of things. I love these kind of books. So anyway, hey Tatiana, thanks for coming back. Everybody else, Daisy, of course, Terry, Jean, Eileen, thanks everybody for coming back. And Erin, everybody that's here, thanks guys. So I will read this, and I'll pick stories out, and a couple here and there to read to you maybe, because obviously we can't read the whole book, but we may be able to peruse a couple of the stories behind it. So, oh, that's so nice, Jean. Melody, you're so sweet. Thanks for doing that for Miss Jean. So, anyway, she sent it a while back and she's apologized. I'm sorry, it's in customs. Well, it's not her fault that it's in customs. So what happens when she sends me something like this, it comes to Atlanta. Well, it comes to Ohio, then to Atlanta, and then it has to be gone through, looked at. So it goes back to Ohio and comes back. And this is the second time that's happened. So anyway, yeah, so I'm going to peruse the Eirene. It's the Nicholas I think is it Filbert that he goes by, Nicholas Filbert, but his name is spelled, there it is right there. I don't know if I could pronounce it. I know, so sweet. Hi, Kenny. And so I'm going to flip through, and they are signed. They are signed, Terry. So, yeah. I think they're both signed. Let me make sure. Yeah, they're both signed. So the first thing is a little poster in here. There's a little poster right in the beginning. I hope y'all can see. I think I'm backed out as far as I can. There we go. Backed out one more. If y'all have any questions, put it in caps. Okay, so this little poster's on the inside, and it's a double-sided. Okay. And by the way, the other video did record. It did keep. Because my power went out, I was kind of thinking, oh, I hope I didn't lose that video. But thank you, Ustream, for saving it automatically. I did have to go and put a title, but it did save. It may be on private. I'll have to go look and make sure. But it did save. So I'll be able to upload the Polychromos review onto YouTube. So, yeah, yay. Yeah, Nick Filbert, yeah. What did I say? Did I say Filbert? Yeah. So anyway, that video did keep. So there's that. And there's a signature, and the paper is kind of it has that kind of hot press watercolor feel. So yeah. Okay, yeah. See if it's in the list. If it's not, Erin, it did say, but it would be on. It's still on private. I'd have to take it off private, but it did save because I looked. Okay, let me read this little beginning little excerpt. Thanks, Karen. You see it in there? Thanks, Erin. Okay. As a start, I went to two of the most inspirational places in Indonesia, the artistic city of Yogyakarta and the beautiful island of Bali. From the street painter to the temple on the side of Mount Batur, and don't email me if I'm saying these wrong. I think I got Bali right, but to Mount Batur gave me a lot of inspiration that I have never experienced before. The beauty of the nature also made me appreciate my life. The combination of new feelings that I experienced throughout my journey slowly eliminates bad feelings. So here's a picture of just like, look at all those people. Look at all that detail. Okay, I'll test everything out, Jamie. Thank you. It does feel kind of like a watercolor paper. I mean, it's thin though. I don't know that it would hold up to watercolor because it's so thin. I mean, I can do watercolor on even, Bennett Klein thin paper, but you have to really, really be careful. And this is not, this is double-sided, so you really have to be extra careful. And he has the names, like this one's called, he has the names down here. This one's called the Wood Carver. This one's called Malioboro Sauté Cellar. So I'm thinking that's a kind of a food. And so there's these ladies. It looks like they're making some kind of wrap. I don't know. I'm so detailed. I know, Terry. Here's Balinese batik. So here's someone working on batik. The fruit cellar. Okay, Eirene, the Greek goddess of peace, is the name that I didn't know that that's who he named this book after. Is the name that I chose for this book. The state of no war inside our heart that we all wanted to have. In this book, I want to share my feelings throughout the journey, through my drawings. Hopefully, we can find a peaceful state of mind in whatever we love to do as long as we live in this world. There's little notes down here. Chapter 1 is called Dusk, and there's like a little tip-in type thing where over here, so he has a little paragraph here, and then here is the list of the color book pages in that section. It's really a cool layout. The paper Fantasia feels toothy too. Do you think it's the same as the Fantasia? I'd have to feel of it. Let me see. Feel of it? Let me get Fantasia out here and feel. No, this is totally different. This is mine anyway. This one is kind of like slick cardstock. This one feels more like, even though it's very thin, it still has that hot press watercolor feel. Okay, it has that kind of feel to it. But it's thin. I don't know that it's going to hold up to watercolor on a double-sided. I mean, if you're real careful maybe, but we have to do tests. Okay, so chapter 1's called Dusk, and again, I'm not going to go through every name of every page, but he does have them listed here. Well, that's not going to help you. He has them listed there. Then he has up here, dark feelings inside everybody's mind that prevent us to achieve. I'm reading it like he wrote it. I'm sure English is not his first language. Inside everybody's mind that prevent us to achieve the things we want. They slowly consume from within and make us feel unhappy all the time. And then he has the list of all the different pages. So, he does have the name on there, on this one too. Crimson Mask, and these are, no, they're not. I was going to say they're double-sided, single-sided, but they're not. Okay, so this one is called Crimson Masks. Can y'all see? Maybe now I need to zoom in one. Let's see. Because I want y'all to be able to see, but see the whole thing. How's that look, guys? Yeah. This one is called Shackled. And this reminds me of all that stuff going around in the one I colored. Let's see this one. From Serene. Let's see this one. Kind of reminds me of this. All this stuff going on. I don't know if that's part of some kind of a, thing. Then this is called Personal Demon. I'm looking to see. It looks like she's got little eyes and things on her. This one is called Ire, I-R-E, Ire. Can y'all, I hope y'all can see some. I mean, it's so detailed, guys. I mean, it's like detailed like crazy. And the you know, having white paper doesn't help. You know, it does flash out. No, that's not going to help. Let's try this. Let's turn that down. There, that's a little better. I think that's a little better. If it's too dark now, tell me. I'm trying to get the line art to show, you know. Is that better or worse with it turned down? I can't tell for you guys. They're suddenly single-sided too. Oh, okay. Well, some of them seem to be, but then like this one cut across 2 pages. Where is it? See, this one cut across 2 pages. Hello, hi everyone. Okay, this one's called Void. This one's called Falter. Anguish. They're kind of, you know, it's like fighting your demons, I think, is what he is kind of doing here. Immovable. Solitude. Oh, look, I like her little shoes. Look at those little shoes. I really like that. Look, it's like all kinds of little couples hidden in there. Can y'all see the little couples hidden in there? Okay, you can see a little better when it's a little darker. Okay. Stressed and Overthinking. That's the title. Floating. Envy. And the book is, let me, I was going to put something on top of it here. Let me put the other book on top. Let me get the ruler. Tell you the size. So the book is 8.5 by just shy of 12. 11 3/4. So it's tall. Yeah, the book is a little dark. Oh, the book's a little dark, but you like, okay, I thought you meant the lighting. Oh, this one's called For the Unknown Future. Oh, look at her. Look at her. I love her. I might have to color this one first. And see, I want to look up the Indonesian fabrics, because I did that when I've colored and did kimono things before. I looked up the Japanese fabrics. I think I want to look up the Indonesian fabrics so I can get the colors, because I know they're colorful, you know. And I mean, I can make them up, but, you know, why not look some up? Okay, chapter 2 is called Twilight. Adventure. Look how pretty. They're just, you know, some of them are kind of, you know, sad in a way, but Bali fabric is amazing, Eileen said. Yeah. I mean, I've seen it online and stuff, but it's not like fresh in my head what colors and combinations and things like that. You know, so I'll look some up when we go to color. This one's called Nature Appreciation. It's got the, like a baboon, couple of geese. There's all kinds of things hidden in there. It's very, I mean, can you see that how much detail is in that? Cultura or Cultura. Playing the, I'm not sure it's it's not a mandolin. I'm not sure what, it's not a sitar. I don't know what that instrument is. This one is called Nexus. Are y'all liking it? Liking the book? Hi everyone, are you Orla? Orla sent me Poscas. This one is called Journey. And see how this one kind of goes across the page. Hi Nina. The book is Eirene. Nicholas, he goes by Nicholas Filbert. If you follow him online on Facebook or Instagram, I think he's on Twitter too, but for sure Instagram. He goes by Filbert, but that's his real name there. Hey Orla. If I'm not mistaken, he went through a breakup. So this book happens, and that's what I heard, Melody said. Oh, Melody. Oh, okay. Well, no wonder he's got some kind of serious, if you will. But, you know, look at what's come out of this, right? It would be a part of the Lute family, but you're not sure of the local name. Thanks, Jean. Eileen said, Eirene is Eirene, okay, it's going by fast, is peace, more commonly known in English as peace, was one of the personalized sisters depicted as a beautiful young woman. She said something to the daughter of Zeus. Okay, so y'all look it up. Y'all look up the mythology. This one is Morning Coffee in Bali. I love this one too because, you know, coffee. Might have to do this one first. I'm gonna flag this one. We might have to do that one. Morning Coffee. Courage. Knowing yourself, and he or she, I'm not sure if it's, I think it's a he, he's like fighting himself. Yeah, I love mythology. You know, stories and histories, and I don't know anything about Indonesian. I know, you know, some Indian mythology and legends and things. Not American Indian, Indian. But I don't really know anything about Indonesia. Chapter 2, Euphoria. Oh, did it have a chapter thing? Or is it like, how did it? Oh, we're still in chapter 2. Knowing yourself, Euphoria. But it seems like there's a lot of similarities in India and Indonesia. I could be wrong. I need to research. Artistic love, and here he's carving. It could be a he or she. I mean, they have long hair, you know. It could be either one. Carving some wood statues there. Okay, so here's chapter 3. See, it's got a little tip in. This one's called Dawn. When we were able to appreciate good things and bad things this world has to offer, only then a peaceful state of mind can be achieved. Starting from appreciating people that are close to us, to flora and fauna around us. To find and do something that you love is also very important to ease unhappiness feeling. I'm reading it just like he wrote it. And when you achieve that peaceful state of mind, that feeling cannot be rivaled. And again, here's a little list of what's in chapter 3. Orla, he goes by the last name of Filbert. Although here, look, there's, I don't know if you can see it. I always put his real name when I link pictures I've colored in his books. I always use his real name. But I'll link him like on Instagram with his Instagram name, Nicholas Filbert. Halcyon, Tranquil Pond, Irene, or Eirene. I'm not really sure. I think it's Eirene, maybe. I know Eileen put up the pronunciation, but it scrolled by too quick. Passion, Joy, oh, Squall and Tracy, I'm glad you're here because I wanted to show your Happy Meal before my electricity went out, so I'm going to do that next. So Tracy just said if I do the random.org, Squall Moon Tracy would send someone a copy of this book. That is so sweet, Tracy. Okay, I'll do that. We'll do a random.org if my mods can handle it in a minute. Let's finish looking at it. This one's called Eternity, and then I'm going to show Tracy's. I think I'll do it on a separate video though too. I'm showing the different things one by one. Eternity. I know, that's so sweet, Tracy. Family. She's just lovely. Look at her. Isn't she so pretty? I know, that's so sweet. Peace of Mind. And then about Nicholas, Chandrawienata, and I know I'm not pronouncing that right, Nicholas Filbert. Nicholas started his career as an illustrator in 2013 at one of the best illustration studios in Indonesia. After 2 years of working with the best clients in the industry, he started his freelancing career in 2015. Since then, he has produced several best-selling works and worked on some of the most interesting projects, most notably Indonesian Harry Potter book cover. Nicholas will continue to pursue his dream to become a great artist. And his email is a Gmail with his name, nicholas.chandrawienata at Gmail. But if you look for him on Instagram as Nick Filbert. Nick Filbert is his IG. Okay? So, yay. Oh, that's so sweet. And then this is one of his others, Fantasia. And then, hang on, let me get the other. Serene, which this one, as far as I know, is out of print and impossible to find. I've colored a bunch of pages out of it. And then Melody also sent me this one, which is his poster. I showed this poster when Melody sent the color books to me. And so I can kind of open it up to show you. It comes with a small poster in here, and then it's a huge poster, which I want to do. I want to do this. I'll have to figure out how to do it online or on camera. See how big it is? This is a Mama Jamba. It's huge. It's a huge poster. Where's my ruler? The poster is like, let me see. 18. It looks like it's almost 25 by, and it's 4 times this. So 4 times 8.5. So that's 8.5 is 17, 17, 17 and 17. Is that 34? 34 by 34. So it's like 25 by 34. It's huge. Huge poster. So yeah, I want to do that online at some point. So now as far as I know, my collection is complete. Thank you, Melody. And Squamoon Tracy is going to give away one to whoever. So here's the thing, guys. No, and I trust Tracy, but know that you'll have to give her your address, okay? So you'll have to give Tracy your address so she can send it to you, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do that before we stop this recording. Let me go ahead and do a giveaway real quick. Now wait for it. Don't do anything yet. Don't put in any numbers yet. It's like herding cats here. Janet, are you ready? Yeah, Janet, I know. So me and Terry Trouble will not be participating because Melody also sent Terry Trouble one of these. So, but everybody else that's here, that was just such a nice surprise. So I'm going to find random.org, and this is how it always works. When I type in, when I type it in, put in a number between 1 and 100, the closest without going over, the first person closest without going over. Let me find my random.org. Okay, come on. Hang on, iPad is slow. Let's see. So, yeah, the first person closest without going over. Okay, I got my random.org. I'll unflash it out here in a minute because I'll bring it up here. Okay, so one number only. Yeah, Tracy's going, good luck, everybody. She's excited too. So sweet, Tracy. The closest without going over. One number only. Wait for it. And they're off. Oh. One number only. I'll give everybody a couple of minutes. So if you're watching the recording, thanks everybody for watching. I'm not sure how to order this I would probably get a hold of, go on Instagram or Facebook or email him, unless somebody knows how to get a hold of his book. It finally got to me from, Melody sent it to me, and it went through customs and went back and came back, not back to her, but went through customs. And yeah, so y'all, yeah, exactly, Terry. So everybody get in a number. I'm going to put in stop, so everybody get your number in, because I'm going to type in stop, and then we'll do a random.org. So yeah, if you're watching, after this I'm going to stop this recording, and we're going to do another recording with something that Tracy sent. Yes, it's between 1 and 100. Did you put in a number, Jennifer? Okay, Jennifer. Okay, everybody's done. Everybody's done? Yeah, Jennifer put in a number. Okay, everybody? Okay, stop. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Let me take off the flat. Hang on. Let me do right light here. There we go. All right, here we go. Ready? Wait for it. 74. The closest to 74 without going over. Okay, now let me fix my light back. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Orla. You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to let my mods, everybody go look. I'll announce the winner, and then I'm going to stop this recording. And what you'll have to do, Tracy, do you want them to email you? If Tracy wants to put her email in there, so you can email Tracy, how's that sound? Dr. Dot? Okay, so Dr. Dot and Tracy, well, it's Dot. We call her. She's a She was. I don't know if she still practices pharmaceuticals, but yeah. Okay, so maybe you could message each other. Can you do that? Congratulations, Dr. Dot. So I'll wait for Tracy. Okay, so I'm going to save this video, guys. Thank you again, Melody. Thank you so much from me and Terry Trouble. And also, if y'all missed part 1 of my show today, where did they go? Here we go. Melody also sent me bought me the Polychromos. So thanks so much, Melody. Thank you so much. It didn't come up, Squamoon. You have to allow links, Terry. Okay, so I will be right back, guys. Hang loose, and thanks for watching.